Hello, I'm Austin Heyman. Welcome to Seniors Today, a monthly program produced by the Commission on Aging and devoted entirely to issues and interests of Montgomery County seniors. This month we learn about gardening recommendations and tourist opportunities right here in Montgomery County. But first, from financial scams to illegal acts to even physical harm, elder abuse is a very ugly but seldom reported reality for some seniors, even here in Montgomery County. And joining me to discuss these issues are Mario Warzusin, the administrator of the county's Assessment and Case Management Services, and Detective Sergeant Jordan Satinsky with the Montgomery County Police. Well, welcome to Seniors Today.
Good morning.
Well, I know that there's a big day in June called Elder Abuse Awareness Day.
Yes.
Why has that become so important?
Well, Austin, I think it's 2006 internationally. They started the World Elder Abuse Awareness Day throughout the whole world, the whole globe. And the reason is situations of physical abuse, exploitation, financial exploitation you mentioned, neglect, or even a senior or a vulnerable adult that is unable to care for themselves goes unreported most of the time. And so hence this awareness opportunity.
And in Montgomery County, I understand it's a growing problem.
That's correct. Montgomery County is not unique. This situation, I was referencing that situations of abuse, neglect, exploitation is very much not reported. And as our demographics in the county grow, we're 1 million strong in Montgomery County, and roughly about 17% of our population are seniors. And frankly, the largest growing cohort or group of seniors in Montgomery County are those that are 85 and up to 100 plus. And as you get to that age group, there's a higher likelihood that there'll be multiple physical health issues, perhaps cognitive issues, functional needs. And when that happens, these increased vulnerabilities make folks a little bit more susceptible to exploitation or other issues.
You're with the Aging and Disability Services. What is the role of the police department?
I run the domestic violence section, and underneath that section comes the Elder Vulnerable Adult Abuse Unit. And with that, we have detectives assigned to investigate cases with Mario's group, as well as the state's attorney's office. We do physical and sexual and some neglect cases where a caretaker would be the possible suspect.
So there are really different types of abuse. You've mentioned a number of them. The financial abuse scams, I understand, is one of the fastest growing ones.
That's correct. That's correct. Right. Nationally, upwards of $2.6 to $2.9 billion are lost through financial scams, and oftentimes it's actually family members that will start taking advantage and taking the money of their loved ones for various reasons. So that money is supposed to be for their parent, for care, medical care, shelter, and we get involved when that money is being taken and used for other means. It has nothing to do with the parent or loved one.
We find in a lot of our physical and sexual abuse cases we get also encompass this financial aspect as well. So my investigators are getting more trained.
Multiple abuse.
It becomes more of a multifaceted investigation.
So you're more involved, I guess, in individual homes rather than, or are you also involved in institutional?
We do institutions as well. We work with the Office of Healthcare Quality and the Ombudsman program here in Montgomery County.
Yeah, we've had the Ombudsman program on the show, and it's a very important aspect of volunteers who help go into institutions and find out if there are issues with families and so on. So, I mean, with the variety of abuses that we've been talking about, what do you do to prevent abuse?
Well, in our case, we take a kind of a dual approach. Mario's group does education a lot of the times in the beginning when we have let's say, a first-time reported person, and the police will come in and say, hey, we're here, we know this is happening, but depending on the level of abuse, we may not do anything at that point. It may not rise to a criminal level. Mario's group will give that group an education, that possible suspect, and then we all kind of back away and see what happens. In the event the education works and our victim and suspect relationship ends and everyone becomes fine, everyone steps away. In the event it comes back to, let's say, in a case that I had once before, where a year later, the education failed, it became a criminal event. And then my group stepped in with the prosecutor's office, and we went forward in that case.
So you are also available, are there people available to go to communities and talk about?
Absolutely, right. Shows such as this is terrific. The June 11th event, both at Rockville Senior Center, Holiday Park, is another opportunity. Myself, our Adult Protective Services Investigation Supervisor, our access point, which I'm going to do a little plug right now. There's a phone number if you wanted to report elder abuse, or actually we also deal with folks 18 and older with some type of functional need of what we call a vulnerable adult per Code of Maryland regulations or by law. Someone who can't take care of themselves, you would call the 240, thank you, 240-777-3000. That's 240-777-3000.
Is there also a website that you?
Yes, if you went to Montgomery County, www.montgomerycountymd.gov and clicked on Health and Human Services Department and then click to Aging Disability, you can
find more
link
information.
in. That's correct.
Now you mentioned this, we started talking about it's June 11th.
That is correct, right.
What's going to happen on June 11th?
Well, we're going to have a national speaker. Kathleen Quinn, who's the executive director, as our keynote speaker, is going to do a presentation. Many officials from Montgomery County, our county executive, members of the county council are going to come on out. There's going to be a couple of proclamations. We're going to have quite a few exhibitors, local hospitals, providing agencies, state agencies.
State's Attorney McCarthy will be there as well. He's a big proponent of this event, and he's really helping us out quite a deal.
Yeah, we've had him on, particularly the financial abuse.
Yes, he has really redirected a lot of resources to that. To that end, my understanding is there are now at least 1 or 2 prosecutors focusing solely on that, as well as with our county police fraud unit, which is separate from ours.
All right. Now, tell us again, where is this taking place?
We're going to have 2 events, one in the morning on June the 11th at the Rockville Senior Center.
Right.
So we appreciate Rockville Cities joining us as a partner, and then in the afternoon at the Holiday Park Senior Center. And I just received news this week that Secretary Gloria Lala for the Department of Aging for the state of Maryland is also going to join us for both events.
Well, that sounds like a big day with lots of information.
Yes.
And you've given us a lot of information here. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you, Austin.
When we come back, we'll learn about a favorite spring pastime, gardening. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Does it look like I'm fighting a disease?
Fighting.
Fighting for my life.
Like my life expectancy is shorter than yours?
There's no outward sign.
But we're battling every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Worrying, testing.
Treating.
Fighting.
Diabetes.
Diabetes has been called a silent epidemic. It's time to call it out for what it is. This is Brett Michaels. Join us. Choose to share, act, learn, and give. Help us stop diabetes.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
If it wasn't for his doctor, he wouldn't be here.
If it weren't for Montgomery County Fire and Rescue, he wouldn't be here.
If it wasn't for the phone call, we wouldn't have been there.
If I didn't call, I don't know where we would be.
Montgomery County emergency responders are there when you need help at no cost to you. In an emergency, don't ever hesitate to call 911. If you live in Montgomery County, you will never get a bill or pay a dime.
So if you have an emergency, call us. We're there for you.
Welcome back to Seniors Today. We thought that at this time of year, a segment on gardening advice and opportunities might be in order. And joining me to tell us more are Mary Peltz, the director of the Long Branch Senior Center, and Kelly Grimes, assistant manager with the Good Earth Garden Center. Well, welcome to Seniors Today, and welcome spring. I don't think we've had such spring-like in our studio before. Thank you. Well, let's start with the outdoors here. You have some examples.
Yes, 'tis a season to be outdoors. The weather's finally broke, and plants are good for so many things. They're good for all ages. Everyone can enjoy them and work on them together. Plants are therapeutic. They pretty up your house, indoors and out. And they're fun to create and easy to do.
I agree. I've done some gardening, and I think gardening is therapeutic.
It is. It reduces stress and takes your mind off things, and you don't need a big yard to garden. You can do it in these little containers.
So those would fit on a balcony?
Exactly. Patio or balcony, they're small. You can do larger ones like the one we have in front. Some key things are to just choose the right plants for what kind of sunlight you have.
And watering.
And watering.
Yeah, how often do you water those?
When it's hot during the summer, you have to check it every day for water.
Now, Mary, you have a garden at the Long Branch Senior Center?
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We just expanded our outdoor space at the Long Branch Senior Center, which is part of the Long Branch Community Center. We've got 4 raised beds there, just waiting to be worked and planted.
Wow.
We also have 3 what we call salad tables that are about 3 feet tall, and that way, if it's hard for you to bend over, no problem.
Salad? Do you grow salad?
Well, we grow all kinds of herbs: rosemary, basil, thyme. Last year we had some wonderful vegetables. We had broccoli, kale,
wow.
Cherry tomatoes, and like Kelly said, gardening is just wonderful for the seniors. It's exercise, it's socializing, and
so is this time? Is this a certain time of the day that this is done, or people just come and go, or how does it work?
Well, our center is open from 10 to 2 Monday through Friday. So those are 4 good hours to do the work. There's a shade tree to sit under when you get a little bit tired, but the seniors have a great time, and we have a very multicultural community at Long Branch. So it's definitely something that people can do together without language being an issue.
Are there other gardens in our? We have 5 senior centers.
That's right.
That the county has. Are there other gardens?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the Holiday Park Senior Center has a very large outdoor garden with plots for rent.
For rent?
Much larger than what we offer at Long Branch.
So people, that's interesting. So you can just rent a space and grow your own thing.
It's really great, because a lot of seniors are in apartments, or they've transitioned into places where they can't keep up with a garden, which is why container gardening can be really excellent for them as well.
Do we have in Montgomery County, like the old, in the during World War II, Victory Gardens, are there plots that you can rent actually?
Yes. Yeah, the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission has community gardens. In fact, there's a community garden just outside of the fenced area, right there in the Long Branch Park, right next to us. So we have a community garden, we have the senior garden, and there's even a youth garden on the other side of the center.
And maybe together they might.
That's right. Well, we share tools with the youth garden. We have a common shed. We share tools and plants and give each other help as needed.
That's great. Now, I think you have some examples of indoor plants here.
So
is that container?
This is an indoor container. If you don't have space outdoors, you can still garden indoors. These are all easy care plants that you can arrange or simplify. It could be 1 or 2 plants.
What about the lighting question? That seems to be a...
most of these plants don't require a lot of light, but they should be near a window. So it doesn't need direct sunlight, but close to a window.
Now I see one of my favorites there, an orchid plant.
That's right.
And I've had a few of those plants. I have never gotten them to rebloom. Is there a secret to that?
Patience.
Patience.
Yep. Many people complain about that, but
I mean, they're beautiful.
They are
and
beautiful.
they last about 2 months sometimes.
Sometimes 4.
Really?
But
And
they're worth the wait.
Yeah, that's fine. And then 6 months go by and nothing happens. I still,
You just keep watering it as normal. Keep it in some light. Fertilizer always helps.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there orchid fertilizer?
There is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I was wondering about. What about fertilizing these plants indoors and outdoors? Do you need to do that?
It helps contribute more blooms. So when you're initially planting in fresh soil, the new soil has nutrients, but over time the plants take most of the nutrients out, and it helps to replenish with some water-soluble fertilizer.
So one of the things that I shouldn't do, I take the pots from last year that I had outside on my balcony, and I use the soil again. That's probably not a good idea.
Well, you can, but you should definitely fertilize them because there's no nutrients left.
Is there? And I just go to a store and ask for.
Sure, your local garden center somebody would help you figure out the right.
And at the Long Branch, are the plants supplied? I mean, the seeds supplied, or who people bring their own, or what?
You know, one of the great things at Long Branch is that we have a lot of volunteers, and we have a lot of folks donate things. And the youth garden actually got some plants from Blair High School, their botany department, and they shared them with us. So it's a combination. People bring in, we get donations. We're very creative.
Right. How about a phone number if people want to get in touch with you?
The phone number for the Long Branch Senior Center is 240-777-6975.
And if folks want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
Sure. They can call Good Earth at 301-765-0224.
Great. That's great. Well, this is the prettiest set we've ever had, I think. Thank you guys for coming in. There's more that we could talk about, I know, because gardening can be challenging. What is it, the green thumb?
And this is the time of year for sure.
Well, thanks very much for coming by.
Thank you.
When we return, we'll conclude today's show with touring tips for seniors right here in Montgomery County. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes. Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics, such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups. We're in! For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Welcome back to Seniors Today. You don't have to travel too far to be a tourist. In fact, right here in Montgomery County, there are a great variety of fun and unique destinations for seniors. And joining me to tell us more are Tom Kihas, the Executive Director of the Montgomery County Historical Society, and Paula Rogers, a Recreation Specialist with the county's Department of Recreation. Welcome to Seniors Today. Welcome back, Paula.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, the Historical Society is, I know it's located at the Bell Dawson House, and a lot goes on from there. Tell us a little bit about, there are so many places to go in the county.
Oh, there are, and I'm here to talk about a few of them, but of course, being who I am, and I'm a little biased, I have to start out with the Belle Dawson House, which is named after two local families who owned the house for a long period of time in the 19th and early 20th centuries. It's a federal-era brick residence that shows daily life in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Right here in Rockville on West Montgomery. And we also have the Stone Street Museum of 19th Century Medicine, which was originally built as a doctor's office for Dr. Edward Stone Street here in Rockville, and is now a museum that shows 19th century medical practices.
That's terrific. Well, it's the Civil War 150th, so there must be places.
Oh yes, there's plenty of those, and we had wanted to mention a special weekend at the end of June called Heritage Days, and there are going to be many events at local historic sites all over Montgomery County. There's over 30 of them participating with this free admission, usually entertainment of some kind, and we at the Historical Society will be focusing on Confederate General Jubal Early's attempt to capture Washington in 1864.
Wow.
So we'll have an encampment, reenactors, period music.
Where will this be?
This is going to be at the Belle Dawson House.
Belle Dawson, yeah, I see.
Yeah, and then we'll also have lectures elsewhere in town, sponsored by Peerless Rockville, all focusing on Jubal Early in 1864.
Wow. And Paul, the Department of Recreation has these programs called SOAR. That take place in a lot of them in the summertime, such as
SOAR, Senior Outdoor Adventures and Recreation, and we also have the FEAT program, which is Family Entertainment and Exciting Trips, which is for intergenerational trips. And we have about 40 trips a year for SOAR and about 30 for FEAT. So we're doing a lot more trips than.
And a lot of them in the summertime.
There's summer, we do them throughout. We just don't do it in the January and February. So
but tell us a little bit about what's coming up this summer.
Lots of fun things coming this summer. As with the heat, we do a lot of boat trips. He does the Kalmar Nickel. Mr. Phil Weinstein is the director of the SOAR program, and he's been planning. This is his 20th summer to do this, and still going strong and coming up with new ideas, which always amazes me. The boat trips, we do a canoe trip at Jug Bay, which is also a bird watching. We do St. Michael's, a sailboat trip, and the Kalmar Nickel is out of Delaware. That's a reproduction of a 17th century.
These are these are day trips.
These are day trips, generally from 6 to they end at 5, just depending on destination. Different costs. Always we just about leave on coach buses, so it's easy travel. We leave out of Olney, a location, so it's kind of very convenient to the ICC. And
that sounds pretty good. You mentioned the intergenerational ones. What is that about?
For example, we're going to see The Lion King in June, which grandparents are taking adult children and their grandkids, making family memories. So I have quite a few families that do this instead of a vacation. They're going to these wonderful trips, so we get to do dinner theaters in that sense, amusement parks.
So where does one get these?
The brochures.
These are in libraries?
Thank you for asking. They are in libraries, and they're also, we have a mailing list, which I'd love for you to call me and get on. We send out 5,000 of these brochures. We just sent them last Friday.
Wow.
They're going to homes. So we will send them to you, and all the information is in there, how to register. The best way to register is online because there's so much competition.
Do you want to give a phone number?
I do. I'd love to give a phone number. 240-777-4933 is my direct line, and the SOAR is 240-777-4926. You can reach us at either of those, and the registration for this summer opens May the 5th.
So is there a website then?
There is a website, the Montgomery County MD /rec, .gov/rec county website, and that's the best way to register, actually, because these trips fill up very quickly.
Okay.
You can also, there's various other ways to register, but online is the most efficient. People also come to the office that day. I'll have about 100 people to sign up for some of these trips that I will be serving coffee, so come join us. I'd love to have you.
So give us some examples of what's, you mentioned because of the Civil War, and there are other places that are not related to the Civil War that are...
Oh, yeah. Well, following up on Paula's theme of the intergenerational experience, I can't think of a better place than Glen Echo Park.
Oh, right.
You know, with the period carousel there, they have ballroom dancing of all different types on the weekends.
Right.
So what a great...
Yeah,
what a great day with your grandchildren.
Adventure
Wonderful
Theater
destination.
And the puppet.
Yes, yeah, there's
the
a puppet theater. I mean, there's so much to do there.
That is great.
It's wonderful.
One of the places that I've not visited is the Monocacy Aqueduct. Where is that, and what is it?
Well, yeah, it's in the northern part of the county, just near Poolesville, and the C&O Canal National Historic Park. You know, extends from way north, northern Maryland, all the way down into the district. And if you want to combine nature and history in a field trip, Monocacy Aqueduct is a great place. Great Falls Tavern is another location. It has several lock houses. You can even stay overnight in some of the lock houses.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a phone number or a
Sure.
website?
Yeah, it's 301-340-2825 for the Historical Society, and it's www.montgomeryhistory.org.
So if they want to find out about Heritage Days, that's a good way. Do you have other?
And we have links. We have links to other sites. Just visit us, and you can get pretty much anywhere from there.
There really is a lot going on.
Yeah.
And the costs of the trips. What's the range of?
The range for the SOAR trips are between $30 and $90, depending on destination, and is there a docent, and is there a meal included?
But it sounds very competitive.
Very competitive, so sign up early.
Well, I'm going to get my catalog after the show.
Great. You did mention you were looking at that sailboat.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Love to have you.
Well, thank you both for coming in. It's
thank you.
going to be a great summer with all you have to go to there.
Right.
Don't forget that you can access a great deal of information about county services for seniors by going to the Montgomery County Senior website at www.montgomerycountymd.gov/seniors. Or call the Senior Resource Line at 240-777-3000. Also, we have an email address that you can use to send us comments or suggestions for future topics on our show. It's seniorstoday@montgomerycountymd.gov. And as always, thank you for watching Seniors Today.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
In Montgomery County, nearly a third of pedestrian collisions occur in parking lots, and a significant number cause severe injuries. Avoid becoming a statistic. Pedestrians, don't get run over. Walk first, text later. Take out the earbuds. Don't assume drivers see you. Drivers, don't run over people. It's illegal to hold a phone or text while driving. Slow down. Don't assume pedestrians see you, especially when backing out. Heads up in parking lots, because safety is everyone's responsibility.
Serving your community is a great feeling. The Montgomery County Volunteer Center can connect you to hundreds of volunteer opportunities available throughout the area. Are you a student, senior, professional, community group, or business looking to serve? Simply visit our website to select what's right for you and get great ideas from past projects with our volunteer toolkits, or share a success story of your own. The Montgomery County Volunteer Center. Make an impact in your community. Where will you serve?